Hi, everyone. We are going live. Just going to give this a second to catch up. All right. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Live with Heather Vickery. I am, in fact, Heather Vickery, and I'm super excited to be here with all of you today. We are trying something new for 2024. I have a brand new office space, which I love and I'm very excited about, and decided to bring the live show here instead of doing it in my studio where I have always done it in the past. Also, my streaming software is allowing me to go live on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So I know so many of you come from Instagram, and there's a little tiny bit of a delay there. But because I can go live on Instagram through StreamYard, I am also on TikTok going live. Why not? I figured, why not go live in as many places as possible and share this message and connect with as many of you as we possibly can. So for those of you who are new, welcome. Again, I'm Heather Vickery. I'm a transformational success coach who is here to help you build a foundation of worthiness and enoughness from the inside out. Instead of going out into the world and looking for ways to fix yourself or get all your answers, here's a tip: you're not actually broken. You can build a foundation of all of that worthiness and getting your answers from the inside out. And I really do that in easy to access, bite-sized ways. My goal is for you all to be able to show up for yourself, support yourself, get your answers, trust your intuition, grow your awareness, be intentional, do all of these magical things in just a few minutes a day for just a couple days a week. I do that in a lot of different ways, and one of them is here with this live show. So that's what we do every single week, and I had a lovely break. I took 3 weeks off from the live show. So, right? Was it 3 weeks? Who's there all the time? 3 weeks off, and it was a really nice break, when I'm excited to be back here with all of you. Now, I don't know who's going to join on TikTok. This is a totally new adventure, and on TikTok, you cannot save your live streams. So we'll just see what happens. I'm excited, really excited actually, about today's topic, because I want you all to know, hey, Chris is here. Hi, Chris Davis. Welcome, friend. I know Kathy was here for a minute. I don't know who else is here. Say hi if you're here. Tell me where you're from. Comment. Let me know. It's just so much more fun when we do these live shows, when I do them, and I know you're out there engaged and paying attention. It brings me just a lot of joy. And so what I wanted to start off the year with is embracing you, embracing yourself, your authenticity, your uniqueness, what makes you such a gift to the world. Because trust me when I tell you, you are in fact a gift to the world. We are so lucky to be here with you and to be able to share space with you. And it's just really joyful. So I want you to love yourself and embrace yourself. Side note, this is the first time I'm sitting for the live show. I'm almost always standing. So now it was Chris was like, do it in front of your new bookshelf. So thanks for the tip, Chris. But now that we're doing that, I'm like sitting, and give me your feedback. Let me know. What I would like to do is start with an EFT tapping script, just to sort of clear out some energy, set some intentions, and then I will go into the topic for the live show. So if you are somewhere where you can sit down and relax, maybe close your eyes, I invite you to do that. If not, you can just listen and come back maybe and catch this later. If you're on TikTok watching it live, find me on Instagram. The live show will be there. It'll be saved, and you can re-access this tapping script. So before we do that, I always like to have everybody sort of roll their shoulders, roll your neck. Right? Sit up nice and tall. Take a big deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top. Release with a sigh. Isn't that nice? Now I want you to put your left hand over your heart, and your right hand over your left, and repeat after me, either out loud or in your mind. Thank you. I'm sorry. I forgive you. I love you. Now we're going to go through each of the tapping points. So for those of you who haven't done tapping before, feel free to reach out anytime. I can tell you, but we tap on all of the different meridian points, and this recalibrates us. It sets a whole new neurological pathways, and it's a way to create that which you desire, but maybe don't feel like you have at this moment. So we always start on the karate chop point. This is where we do the setup statement. These are the things that we speak that are true, but we maybe wish they weren't or that we want to change. You can use either hand. It doesn't matter. I tend to do my left hand, but you want to just tap on this point and repeat after me either out loud or in your mind. Even though I may feel unsettled in my body or my life, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I may have doubts about myself and don't always trust myself, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though the how may not be clear, I surrender and just show up as an active participant in my life because I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Okay, now we move on to the eyebrow point. You can do one or the other or both. It's just right inside the eyebrow here. I am safe and grounded in my body. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Keep breathing as you're tapping. Moving on to the side of the eye. I trust myself and my intuition. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Under the eye, I release any doubts or fears that no longer serve me. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Under the nose, I release any wish that I've had in the past that no longer aligns with my highest good. Under the chin, I let go of the past and embrace this present moment. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Collarbone. So you can do this is you find your collarbone, you come just to the soft spot just below, or you can do it like this, whatever you prefer. I step into the future with intention and purpose. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Then you go under your arm. You can go under either arm or give yourself a bear hug and do both underarms. I believe in possibility. I trust myself. I love and honor myself deeply and completely. And the last one is the top of your head. I am safe in my body. I trust myself. I release doubts as they no longer serve me. I release any wish or desire that no longer aligns with my highest good. I let go of the past and embrace possibility. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. You can gently stop tapping. Take another big, deep breath. Isn't that lovely? I enjoy tapping so much. It helps me connect with my body, myself, my center, my source, and it just brings me a lot of joy. I do custom tapping scripts for all of my Coach on Call one-on-one clients. We do tapping scripts regularly in the Spark Collective, which is my $8 a month membership where you can show up for yourself just a few minutes a day, just a few days a week, and connect with some really beautiful souls as well. If you like this, you like me, and you like my approach, go check out the Spark Collective because it is just such a beautiful way to give yourself some time to embrace yourself, to show up for yourself, to honor yourself, and to love yourself. I love it. Alexander says that they feel better already. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for tuning in from Sacramento. I know that Chris Davis enjoyed that. Thank you so much, Chris. I'm so glad to have all of you here. Let's dig into this week's topic. Now that we're settled into our bodies and we are aware and we are intentional and we're releasing all of that good stuff. So today we're talking about embracing yourself honestly, authentically, and with wild abandon, right? This is about self-discovery. It's about awareness. It's about being mindful and intentional. It is not about people pleasing. It is not about giving everybody else all of your time and attention. It is not about doing what you think you should do or have to do. It is wholly and completely about honesty and authenticity. But folks, we can't be honest and authentic with ourselves if we don't practice what I call the 3 R's from the Brave Method, which is laid out in my book. Can you guys see it? I don't know which shoulder it's over. Fuck Fearless, Making the Brave Leap. The 3 R's are reassessment, reframing, and resilience. You have to pay attention to what has happened, what is happening, how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're doing. You have to look at it honestly and with an open mind and an open heart and without judgment if you want to create shift and change, if you want to show up healthy and well and seek joy. All of that comes from being aware and being honest, and then taking intentional action to release anything that doesn't serve you, to let go of mistakes or failures or moments that felt like they had a stronghold on you. What are the lessons that you've learned from them? And then deciding to let that go, surrender that, and move on into a different direction with resilience. So one of my favorite scientists is Angela Duckworth, and Angela literally wrote the book on grit. I think it's right behind me. It's called Grit and Resilience, and Angela's science proves that resiliency is the number one key indicator into whether or not a person will be successful. It's not skill. Yes, skill is really important, but you can have all the skill in the world, and if you're not resilient, that skill isn't going to serve you. Let's say you're the most talented basketball player in the entire world. If you don't get up and practice and try again and learn new things and hone your skill, it doesn't matter how talented you are. You're not going to be the world's best basketball player. So apply that to whatever you are. I know that Chris is a writer. Apply it to writing, apply it to everything. Okay, so I found the problem with the 11 a.m. Space in my office is the sun is now shining through, and I love the sun, but it's kind of leaving an interesting glow on my face. So I apologize for that. We'll have to see. I might go back to the studio, y'all. I don't know. All of that to say that here are some beautiful tips and ways that you can show up for yourself and really do this. First of all, I want you to know that you can tap into any state of being very easily and at any moment. Hear me on that. a state of joy, a state of happiness, a state of contentment, a state of confidence. Think of any of those states that you want to embody in this exact moment. Let's, for the sake of this conversation, this live show, let me take you into a state of joy, because that is something I am always seeking. I want you to, if you're in a safe space and you can do this, I want you to close your eyes and think about a moment where you felt extremely joyful. Close your eyes and picture that moment of joy. Can you see it really clearly? Can you feel what it felt like to be in that moment of joy? Guess what? You are now in the state of joy. You can go into any state of being at any moment with ease by simply closing your eyes, tapping into a memory, and feeling what it felt like at that moment. I love doing that when I need to get myself out of a stuck space, when I desire building some confidence before maybe a live show or a meeting with a client or going on stage. If I want to gear myself up for some writing or whatever it is, I can tap into that state of being. If I'm feeling stressed with family, I can sit and do just a little. You saw that was like 30 seconds of a meditative space where I step into a state of being that felt peaceful and joyful, all of that. You can tap into that whenever you want. You partner that with an EFT tapping like we did at the very opening of this live show today. Again, join me in the Spark Collective and you will have access to all sorts of EFT tapping scripts. They're all like 7-ish minutes long, super quick, easy ways to access whatever it is you're looking for. That will help you. It will help you calm your nervous system, stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, and all of that. So when we're talking about embracing yourself, decide who you want to be, decide how you want to be, and then be that, right? It's a state of being. Be that, create that. And remember that there's no improving. You don't need to improve. You need to understand and you need to work with yourself and be gentle with yourself, but firm, setting intentional goals, right? That you can achieve, setting boundaries. Oh my gosh, how many of you struggle with boundaries? Boundaries are limits that define acceptable behavior, and you get to decide what is acceptable for you. You get to decide what is acceptable for you. So, do you need boundaries around your time, your energy, who you're supporting, what your work schedule is? Are you working all night long? Are you checking email when you shouldn't be? Are you sacrificing yourself for everybody else's needs? I always say, look at those pain points, find those moments that were really difficult and stressful. That's where you want to set a boundary. And if anybody is curious to know more about boundary setting, connect with me. I have all sorts of support for you on boundaries. They're really important. Boundaries are the B in the BRAVE method. We talked about the B and the R, which is reassessment, reframing, resilience, and the A, which is action and accountability. It means you have to do the thing. You have to sit with the thing. You have to be honest about it. You have to be aware, reflect, reassess, let go of whatever it is that you need to let go of in order to be happy and healthy and create the life that you desire. And then you have to do the damn thing. So we want to be intentional. We want to be specific. You want to look at what your resources are, what's available to you to help you do the thing, who's around, who can help you stay accountable, right? Connect with all of those things. These are the ways that you embrace yourself, that you ask for what you want, that you get the desired results that you're looking for in your life. It is all about awareness and intention. It's about discovering yourself, exploring yourself, and being willing to love yourself regardless of what you see and find. You are beautiful. You are magical. You have superpowers. I utilize human design as a person, as a parent, as a coach, as a business owner all of the time because it really helps me be patient and less judgmental with others. It helps me connect with myself and with others and to understand myself without apology. If you're curious to know more about human design, you can go to my website, vickeryandco.com. Under Work With Me, there's human design. You can learn all about it. It is a modern scientific self-discovery system that is brilliant and game-changing. And so through human design, and as I'm certified in NLP and all sorts of other things, positive psychology, I have created, sorry about that, I have created a way for you to explore yourself, understand yourself, and grow yourself with a little bit more ease and a little bit more confidence, a little bit more patience in short, bite-sized ways, because I know that this is really hard work. And sometimes if we think we're going to give ourselves hours and hours or have lots of time to explore, it is overwhelming, right? It is emotionally overwhelming. It can be really draining to do that. And so instead, I invite you to think of it as a bit of a self-love game, little bits, little moments where you can show up for yourself and grow yourself, understand yourself, grow your intuition, get to understand your body better, what your desires are better. This is for you. You have every right to this. You were born worthy. And it's time for you to show up for yourself. And I really hope that you will choose to do that. My invitation to you today is to connect with me here. If you're not already following me on whatever platform you're seeing this live on, follow, say hi. We can schedule a coffee chat. I would love to get to know you personally. Come join the Spark Collective. Again, it's an $8 a month membership where every Monday I give you human design transit journal prompt. So this is energy that is alive for you in this moment. It's alive for everyone in the world. And then once a month, I do a content drop that is something super valuable, whether it's guided meditation, visualization, EFT tapping, a mini course, a quick win workshop. Everything is 10 minutes, 15 minutes or less, usually around 10 minutes, so that you can show up whenever you want, however you want, and really give yourself the love and attention that you deserve. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Obviously, you've heard that before, and maybe it sounds a little trite. The truth is, if you are depleted and broken and not honoring yourself, you're not useful to the people that you think you're here to love and care for and protect. You have to start with you. Worthiness has to start with you. Enoughness has to start with you. Intention starts with you. Awareness starts with you. You cannot change anyone but yourself. But when you change yourself, the people around you change. They really do. So I invite you to start showing up for yourself right now. One last thing, if any of you are local in the Chicagoland area, tonight is the first of a monthly series of healing circles that I am co-hosting with my wonderful friend, Natalie Walsh. It's going to be in Oak Park at her studio. We're going to do some EFT tapping, some guided meditation, a beautiful cord cutting ceremony to release all the bullshit that has been weighing you down, and then an intention setting ceremony to bring in what you do want so that you can create all of the things you desire. This is an in-person thing. It's happening the second Thursday of every month, starting today, which is January 11th. And then the next one, I think, is February 8th. If we like it, maybe you guys are interested, I could do something like that virtually as well, but it's really lovely to be in person. Please come and join us in the Spark Collective. We are having a great time over there. It's a beautiful community. One thing I'll note is that about half of our members are super active, and about half come in and they get their journal prompts and they get their content drops, and they don't want to engage in the community, and that's okay. There's no shame, no blame, no judgment. You do not have to be an active community member to get lots and lots and lots out of the Spark Collective, because right now may not be a space for you to want to engage in that way. It's there when you want it. It's there for any time you need it, but you do not have to perform in any specific way for this to be valuable to you. I'm so glad you were here. What a fun first live show of the year. It is weird for me to be steady here sitting. The sun came in and made a funny light. It made me look ridiculous, but that's gone now. So I don't know, Chris, what do you think? You guys have to tell me. Should we stay at the office or not? And what do you like this background? Do you like this engagement? Maybe I have a standing desk. Maybe I can stand next time. We'll keep playing with it. It was really fun to try this out on TikTok, live streaming on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm so grateful to all of you who showed up here. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your feedback. Please, please, please let me know what worked and what you enjoyed. What were your highlight moments? What did you experience in this live show that you're taking with you today that is going to support you and excite you and help you show up for yourself and help you embody yourself and embrace yourself? Thank you so much for being here. Again, I'm Heather Vickery. You can find all of my details on my website, vickeryandco.com. Those links are everywhere, y'all. Wherever you're watching this, you've got links to that. I am your biggest fan. I love to see you win. I want to know what you're out celebrating, how you're showing up for yourself. And I look forward to seeing you in the Spark Collective and next week at the live show with Heather Vickery with a brand new topic, which I will announce soon. Thanks so much. Take care. And I will see you all later.